Wait, what was our opening thing?
Hello and welcome to the Enabled Energies podcast, episode 10.
Holy Toledo, double digits.
Double digits!
High five.
High five.
That's what that was.
We are recording from a slightly different location today. Do you want to tell everybody where we're recording from today, Cameo?
Lincoln City! I can't believe I just did that. We're in Lincoln City, Oregon, along the coast. It is one of my favorite, one of those towns I like the most. There are so many towns along the coast.
So many good places on the Oregon
coast. Are so beautiful and have their own little thing. And it's just so wonderful. I love the Oregon coast.
Same.
And everyone's like, it's all rainy and cold. And
not today.
Not today. The sun is out. I don't see a cloud in the sky. Do you?
No, I don't see any cloud. Granted, we're inside, so there may be some out over the water.
One window is all blue. That window maybe has clouds, but it might just be fog too.
Like misty fog out that one. It's hard to see through the tree. Anyway, we are here getting ready to hostess our third grounded getaway retreat, in which we introduce people to the wonderful world that is grounding, and some might call it metaphysical practice. We call it deep healing.
Yeah, deep healing, meditation practices, breathing practices. Really, the more we learn about all of this stuff and the actual anatomical and physiological effects it has, it's about toning the vagus nerve is all a very, very large part of it. And so that's kind of where we base everything, is how does this affect the body in the nervous system and how it helps and all of that. So we've got all these really cool little things that we do during it. Like we said, we have the meditations, we have
sound baths,
and the thing that I love about it is that we teach people about what exactly meditation is. One of our kind of speeches or mantras is that it's not sitting on top of a mountaintop with butterflies all around you and you're in the lotus position, floating an inch off the ground, and you have to hold that position for at least 10 minutes. Yeah. Or a month or whatever it is. It can be a simple breath that can bring you back into awareness, into presence, and all of that sort of stuff that's really important for your
meditation
physiology.
Is really just all about being present in your body in the moment.
Yeah, which I know we've talked about in this podcast before, but
yeah, it bears repeating because it's a hard thing to do, especially in our society of go, 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 go. We're constantly focusing and fixing on what's next, rather than where are we right now? Let's just enjoy this moment.
Yep.
Right?
Mm-hmm. So yeah, that's what we get to do for
the next 3 days.
Yeah.
Everyone
so comes in on Friday. We really have been liking this kind of.
I like the format that we've got going on
format.
Right now.
People come in Friday, later in the day, start at about 4 or 5. And then we have all day Saturday, and then Sunday we just kind of gently exit everyone and we're done by noon. Mm-hmm. And it's really, really great. I think one of my favorite parts is how much care that we give everyone. Mm-hmm. Our goal here is to create a space where you feel relaxed and safe enough to explore different possibilities.
Mm-hmm. And I think giving people time and permission to slow down and really focus on their own body and what's going on in their mind and their body all around them, and not have to worry about, I have to make dinner now, or I have to do this next, or, it's just, we handle the food. You don't have to worry about that. We handle.
Yeah. We have a cook that comes out. Thank you so much, Diana.
Diana's amazing. So and I think that is really, really helpful for giving people that permission, that time, that space to get reacquainted with themselves. And then also, I think one of my favorite things that we do is hopefully giving people tools and strategies and things that they can do for themselves after the retreat is over that feels good for them and what their schedule and their life looks like. It's not like one size fits all situation. Some people I think are going to resonate more with guided meditation. Some people are going to resonate more with, wanting to get a grounding mat. Some people are going to resonate more with wanting to listen to sound bath. Like some people are going to resonate more with, help me out here, something else.
The tarot cards, because we pull out tarot cards too.
Oh,
and I think we did another one all on that and why we think that's a legitimate like meditation and presence sort of tool. But
I think guidance too.
Yeah, it's guidance. Yeah, well, especially from yourself and really clicking in with yourself and learning more about how you view things and how that can change and all that sort of stuff. But the tools that we set up, some people will just click right in and be like, oh, I can do this bringing myself to presence and grounding and all that sort of stuff. And some people are going to have more trouble with that.
Yeah.
So we have a ton of tools. We have the grounding mats, like you said. We have the PEMF pad.
PEMF pad with the deep infrared heating.
Yeah, with the deep infrared heating. We have a vibration plate. We have a chi machine. We just bring a bunch of little
tuning forks.
Oh yeah, the tuning forks. I forgot all the stuff we got. But one of them is I just about 3 weeks ago got something called the Pulsetto. So this thing, it's basically a TENS unit. For anyone out there just being like, oh my God, it's just a TENS unit. Okay.
We know.
We're
well aware that it's a glorified TENS unit.
It is a glorified neck TENS unit. Like you could just get a TENS unit, stick it on your neck.
Not recommended.
No, don't do that. The pads are too big. It's not set up for it. This is actually a little bit more comfortable. I think I actually tried that. And like I didn't even turn it on because it was like all over my neck.
Yeah.
It was like all the way up on my chin and then down.
Funny story time. When I was in chiropractic school, we learned how to use TENS units and IFCs and all kinds of other modalities, as that's part of what we're able to do with our licensure. And my classmates and I, because the TENS unit and the IFC can and will make your muscles twitch.
Yeah.
Right? Which is super fun if you put it on your forearm and you just kind of twist in your hand, you hold it up to somebody like, why are you hitting yourself? Why are you hitting yourself? Anyway. But we thought that it would be really fun to put the pads along the sternocleidomastoid muscle, which is the muscle in the front of your neck that will stick out if you get upset or when you turn your head. It's a big ropey muscle.
Yeah, it's the one that goes from right underneath your ear, kind of in the back, down to your collarbone.
Anyway, so we thought, how funny would it be if we put the pads at the top and bottom of that muscle and turned the machine on. And so we did it on probably 3 different classmates at the same time and turned it on, and instant thriller dance, right? Instant thriller dance. And we're giggling. We're having a great time in lab. And our instructor's just kind of sitting at the front of the class letting it happen. And then I can't remember who it was. Somebody looks down and they're reading the like indications, contraindications, and it's like big, bold letters. Not recommended to do this on the front of the neck. As we're all like already like twitching.
Well, aren't the TENS units that you guys use like in chiropractic clinics a little bit stronger than the ones that you take home and stuff?
They can be, but in most cases, TENS is TENS. So TENS stands for transcutaneous electrical neurostimulation. I think I'd have to look that up to confirm what the N is. But TENS is TENS. And really what it is it's the waveform and the pulse of the electricity, the way that it travels into your skin is what makes it TENS versus IFC, which is interferential current. So having a stronger machine, and I'm sure I'm going to get roasted on this by people that know more about it and remember more about the physics of it than me, but I want to say that a TENS unit is a TENS unit is a TENS unit.
Okay.
Whereas IFC is a different waveform and a different like pulse rate of the electricity, which makes it a little bit different, a little stronger, which is why it's a little harder to get your hands on an IFC machine for home use, because IFC is a little more powerful than I believe the electrical stimulation travels deeper into the body. Okay. So you could potentially create harm for yourself if you're not careful.
That must be what I'm thinking about is IFC unit.
Yes. Yeah. IFC is,
you have to have like
stronger.
Yeah. I remember when I was a chiropractic assistant, I had to get training for that.
Yeah.
But yeah. So yeah, we've got this Pulsetto thing. Now, disclaimer, I bought it with my own money. Like they didn't send me this.
We are not sponsored.
We're not sponsored. We wouldn't mind sponsors.
Right? So yeah, Pulsetto, if you want to sponsor us, that'd be
If
great.
you'd like to, that'd be awesome. But I got this because it was one of those vagal nerve toners that are out there. I think there's a couple of them.
There's a handful of them.
Yeah, there's ones that just sit on your chest and stuff, but I don't think that one actually has any TENS qualities.
I'm not. See, I'd be curious to get a couple of them to like try them and see what the difference is, because I wonder if the one that sits on your chest maybe does more of a vibration.
Yeah, that's what it looked like it did.
I could be wrong. I'm not sure.
I did. Yeah, this was a while ago, but the Pulsetto just kind of caught my eye, and I was reading a bunch of reviews on it, and it's good for like stress and sleep and a lot of other. Excuse me, shouldn't have been drinking these fizzy drinks. Now we're both like having to pause. So, yeah, it's like good for stress and anxiety and sleep. The FDA status looks like it's general wellness device, not FDA approved medical treatment for specific diseases. So it's very homeopathic. You know, it's not
one of those may be helpful for a lot of things, no guarantees.
Yeah,
right.
Like drinking water.
Like drinking water.
Just drink some water.
The punchline of that is just drink more water, y'all.
Oh, God, it really is.
We are 70% water, and oddly enough, we need water to function well and live, and most of us are chronically dehydrated.
And salts, trace minerals. We need all of that stuff in order
Drink more
to
water.
absorb the water. But anyway, yeah, my kids hate it when I do that. They come in, Mom, my stomach hurts. I have a headache. I don't feel good. Drink water.
My mom
Go
used
get water.
I hated that when I was younger. My mom would do the exact same thing.
Yeah.
Oh, do you need some water? Drink some water. Get some water. Oh, have you tried water? Like, no, I don't want water.
Get the water.
Drink water.
Okay, so the Pulsetto is a device that looks like headphones, but it goes around your neck and it sits kind of on the front of your neck a little bit. Here, let me.
Okay,
I'm
so
gonna put it
the
on.
deal with this is that Cameo has used this as it is her device. I have experienced TENS before, but I have not experienced the Pulsetto. So we are going to set it up on me, and I'm going to experience the Pulsetto live on broadcast here. So
Yeah, so it sits a little bit in front of the sternocleidomastoid, actually almost right where you said it's not supposed to.
yeah, you definitely want to be careful.
The taller side goes up more towards the chin, so I think you have it upside down right now. Yeah, there we go. And it's got a little button on the right side that you have to kind of hold down for just a few minutes. Don't worry, it's not going to shock you. And then you wait for it to turn green, and it'll connect actually to your phone that puts an app in there. And then you can start at basically 1 and then turn it up. The recommended online was that 7 has the best result.
Okay.
But we start at 1 and just kind of crank it up. And I think you'll be pretty set for it. I put it on, so I tried it on all of my family. I put it on Izzy, and she immediately took it off and threw it across the room.
She didn't like it.
She is not a kid who takes discomfort very well.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, so she was just immediately like, nope.
Don't like that.
I put it on my teenager, and she muscled through it for, I think we did like a 5-minute session with her. And she was like, okay, you know, I could see this. It was because it like literally tenses everything up. And sometimes you do kind of cock your head to the side just a little bit, but it's not strong enough to actually have like a full contracture. Like we've even turned it up all the way to 9, which I think is like the max.
Okay.
And you tighten up, but you don't twitch.
You don't twitch and jerk.
You know, it's not like a.
It's not going to strangle.
Yeah. We didn't really feel a strangle.
Okay.
Sometimes we got a little headache. You just turn it down at that point,
Yeah,
you know?
probably gotten hit on a trigger point or something.
Yeah.
Referring a little headache.
So my experience with this has been that I have been trying it every night for sleep, which is like I think it's a 10-minute setting. The app, when you go into it, it has different like settings that you can do for sleep and anxiety and burnout and all that sort of stuff. And so you go in and pick one of those, and then you start at 1 and crank it up as you go.
Okay.
Apparently some people just start straight at 7. I'm not that brave.
I would probably prefer to turn it up slowly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I usually...
Until you're at least really familiar with what it feels like and that you can handle it.
Yeah.
So, all right, let's go. Let's do it. I've got it set on my neck, I think is correct.
Yes, it's set in the right place. I think I've got it connected. So I have a stress. I think all of them are the same. It's just the times that differ. Stress, anxiety, sleep, burnout, pain, and personal. Oh, it's got head pain, inflammation. Oh, those you have to pay extra for. I'm not doing that.
Okay, yeah.
It's the same thing, though. Like, I went through all these, and it's the same thing. So you want to do like a stress one?
Let's see, what do we got here?
So in using this, I actually did find that
stress.
it did help me get deeper sleep. It was pretty cool. I'm going to turn it back down to 0 or 1.
Okay.
And we'll start it. Usually it turns on right at the 4-second mark. So I'm going to turn it on Rachel right now. It's all
right.
connected and it's blue.
I'm ready.
And it'll just start doing the little buzzy thing. Now, how's it feel?
It's like a really, really mild tingly sensation.
Yeah. That's basically how any TENS unit starts, right?
Yeah. Just kind of a little, almost like buzzy fuzzy.
Yeah.
That's kind of the vibe. It's very, very mild.
So I'll turn it up one more right here.
Okay.
Okay. So in my experience, it really did help me get into sleep deeper. It was really nice.
I can see that.
The nights that I was really stressed, it helped bring me down out of that, but I still had trouble sleeping. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So it was interesting. Like, it does help, but it's not like a fail-safe switch.
Yeah, I was going to say, I wouldn't think it's like a cure-all fail-safe, but
No.
like a more of an assist.
Yeah. A lot of the reviews that I was reading, it was like, yeah, you have to do it pretty consistently, but after you've done it pretty consistently, like I think I read 2 of them were like, yeah, I used it every day for like 4 months, and now I only have to use it like once or twice a week because it's just one of those things that helps tone your vagal nerve, which is what all of these things are meant to do. I'm going to turn it up again.
Yeah, I was going to say it's super mild.
I'm going to turn it up too.
Okay.
And it is set for only 4 minutes on this one. If we want to extend the time, we can.
Okay.
I usually do it for about 10 for the sleep,
That makes sense.
and that's what it goes at.
Yeah, I feel like all of this, like training your nervous system, because your nervous system is plastic. Excuse me, goodness gracious, is like a plastic system, right?
Yeah.
Like it can change, it can adapt, and it learns your habits.
Yeah.
So when you have trained it that we are high stress, we have a hard time falling asleep, we don't relax before bed, that's what you get. And then using a tool like this, like probably it's going to work even better as you combine it with other, if you're using it for sleep as an example, if you're combining it with other sleep hygiene things, it's going to work even better and probably much more quickly. But if you're using it as a standalone thing of like, this is the fail-safe thing that's going to get me to sleep, like, depending on who you are, you may or may not be disappointed with your results.
Yeah. Well, I look at it the same as like building your immune system or building a muscle. In order to do that, you have to stress it out a little bit.
Right.
You have to tear the muscle in order to get it to be bigger and stronger and all those sort of things. You have to stress the immune system in order for it to learn the correct response.
And you have to stress your nervous system in order to
teach it how to unstress itself. If you are constantly babying your nervous system, being like, oh, just no stress, then you're not going to be able to
don't learn how to
it.
handle stress.
And our world is stress, people. Like, this is it. This is life. It is stress, and it's not about, keeping away from it. It is about dealing with it appropriately. It's about dancing in the storm.
Exactly. And I mean, roll with the punches. Like, you gotta
turn up one more.
Yeah. No, this is feeling really good. Like, this
is 7, by the way.
We're at 7. So it feels like, a more intense, tingly buzzy. It's almost like it's kind of like moving between. So on the applicator, I guess there's like 2 little silver plates on each side, so 4 total silver plates, and it feels like the sensation is kind of bouncing between the 2 on each side And it's almost just like a really, really gentle neck massage, like on the front of the neck. It feels really, really nice.
Huh.
Like I could get used to this.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can see why this would be helpful for sleep. Oh, it stopped.
Oh, it did.
Oh, no.
Do you want to go on? Simulation repeats in 10 seconds.
Yeah, let's go ahead.
Okay, well, let's see if it just starts again.
Okay.
And it's going to start in 2 seconds. And there it goes. Back up to 7. How'd that do?
Hasn't done anything. Oh, there it goes. Okay.
Okay.
Like nothing's happening.
I was like, it's at 7. I don't want to. Yeah.
So it seems like it took a second to start, and I think it started low and quickly ramped up to 7.
All right.
So it didn't just,
again,
I don't think it just jumped immediately into a 7.
That's nice.
Which I like because, sometimes having that like sudden jolt can be,
a little more,
especially on the neck structures.
Yeah.
It's like a very small sensation right here
like
on the side of my face. Yeah.
I was getting it in the back of my head, and sometimes it would give me a little headache, but then afterwards I'd take it off and like everything felt better. It was like it tensed it, but then it helped it remember to release.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is a huge thing for muscles. I mean, a lot of muscles tense up and then they forget that they need to release also. Right. Or they run out of calcium, all those things.
Yeah, there's all kinds of
something.
All kinds of health things.
You run out of those stores and deplete yourself, and stress can do that even faster. So, yeah. But this,
I quite like this. I could see this being, so I had considered getting something like this several months ago. I was kind of looking around, shopping around and looking at the different like options and the different price points. Of course, there's a whole bunch of like knockoff items on Amazon. Who knows how good they are? Like, so I kind of got overwhelmed in decision fatigue. So I decided I'm okay. But I could see this being a really useful tool for people to have at home. If you're going to use it, I feel like this could also become like the treadmill, right? Like you get it and you're like, oh my God, this is great. You use it for like 2 weeks and then it becomes kind of a glorified laundry rack in your bedroom.
Yeah.
I could see this being a thing that you get really excited about and use for a couple of weeks, and then like you set it aside in your closet and kind of forget about it.
Yeah.
But I could really see this being a useful tool for a handful of things. And again, not like a total kill shot fix, but a useful support.
Well, I feel like all these things, like you have to get kind of excited about them and dive into what exactly it is that they can do and like experiment with them. Like there was one night that we were all watching a movie, but Chris couldn't sit down and watch the movie with us. He kept getting up and wandering around and like doing all this other stuff. And I was like, hey,
what's happening?
You okay? And he was just like, I just can't sit still right now. I just can't do it. And I was like, well, let's try the Pulsetto.
Yeah.
And so I put it on him for 10 minutes, at a 7 or an 8. He was so funny the first time. I'll tell you the first time he put it on in just a second. But we just set it on him at like a 7 or an 8 for 10 minutes. And then he sat through the rest of the movie.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. It was really nice. He was like, yeah, that did help. It just brought me down just a little bit so that I could relax into what I was doing.
I could see that.
So it was really cool. Like I do like it. It's definitely, if you were in like a heightened state, it may help you just come out of that a little bit. I feel not going to make it 100% better.
I feel like I could see that being partly because with where the sensation is on your body being on your neck, I feel like that, and I could be wrong, I'm speculating here, but I feel like that could potentially activate a slightly different part of your brain, because neck has, as I like to tell my patients, like sarcastically, one or two kind of important things going on with it, right? Like you kind of need your neck, and it's normal that you want to protect your neck
a little bit.
And so I feel like having this kind of funky sensation, not unpleasant, but funky sensation on the front of your neck of all places is going to activate in your brain a pay attention to what's going on here, right? And so while I can talk, I can focus, I can think about other things, but I am very much aware that there is something happening on my body.
Yeah.
And I feel like that can help take you out of that, again, that fight or flight of like, where's the tiger? Because it's right fucking here.
It's right fucking here.
Right?
Yeah, it brings you back to the present.
Exactly. It brings you back to the present. It puts you back in your body. It stopped again, and that makes me sad.
And then give yourself a break and take it off and just see how it feels and everything. Afterwards too, because I thought that was a pretty cool part afterwards, where you were just everything kind of let go and you realized that you tensed up quite a bit while you were using it, but now it's all better,
Yeah. Let's see here. I keep talking for a few minutes and give my body a...
Yeah, I'm going to talk about how much it costs.
Do it.
So I paid about what all of these things are seeing. Like I just looked it up on Google, and like Amazon, it's $278. Walmart's $289. There's another one. I think it's the actual site's like $296. I think I got it on one of those little sales and stuff, but I think paid about $200 for it. And there's another one right here on eBay for $98.99.
That's gently used, I'm sure.
Gently used, most likely. So it's not the most, affordable of things. And if you use it properly and take care of it, this is something that could be with you for a while.
Probably lasts for quite some time. Yeah, if you take care of it and charge it regularly. And
yeah, it doesn't feel that unsubstantial. It feels like
it feels pretty quality.
Yeah.
I mean, it is a plastic casing, but most things are these days.
And it comes with these little pads that you can put on the back of your neck too. I didn't put them on, but
interesting.
They stick to the whole thing. So that makes it more comfortable as it wraps around your neck and stuff.
Yeah. Okay. Interesting.
And it comes with its own jelly. Signa Gel Electrode Gel. I tried it once without it, and it wasn't as good. You didn't put any on, did you?
Put any gel on.
Do you want to try it with the Signa Gel and tell me if it's different?
Is it better with the gel?
It is so much better with the gel. I didn't even
try it again.
I got so excited about telling you guys about the Pulsetto. I forgot to tell her how to use the Pulsetto. Okay. All right, so we're going to try it again. You just put like a little pea size on the places where put it kind of thin. Doesn't need to be super thick. Just on the neck where the Pulsetto is going to go.
And this is just ultrasound gel, I'm guessing?
Yeah, it's just ultrasound gel.
Okay.
And I'll put it on the burnout one because I think that's, 6 minutes. I'll turn it down again. We'll start from the bottom, and I'll just turn it up like every 10 seconds or something like that. We made a sheet for because we're setting it out. We're going to have a heavy watch on this one on our retreat because it is a TENS unit. It is a medical unit. And while people can take them home and use them, like, you probably need to talk to your doctor if you're having, I have it on here. Where did it go? Contraindications.
I tried to make it big too.
I know. Who should not use this? Anyone with an implanted medical device like a pacemaker, defibrillator, recent neck surgery or carotid artery issues, epilepsy or active heart conditions, and of course, if you're pregnant, should be careful with this device. So we are going to have a talk with everyone about all of the devices and using them properly and all that. And if they have questions, I have a chiropractic doctor right here that they can ask. I can give them recommendations, but I can't really.
Okay, so really quick, before we turn this back on, I have the gel back on my neck.
Okay.
And I just want to say, like, when it turned off last time, after, like, giving myself a couple moments of, like, integration time, like, I feel like my brain feels more clear and more focused.
Right? That's what I was noticing, too.
So.
And you have it upside down again, but if you like it that way better, you can do it that way.
I
don't
just
think
keep
it matters.
not paying attention.
Turn it. Flip it over like a pancake. There we go.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Apparently, it did not improve my spatial reasoning skills.
Spatial reasoning skills is a little
overrated.
I
got it right. I got it correct.
Yes, everything looks good.
Okay.
So now we're going to start it again, but you said you felt a little bit more present.
Yeah, I feel like I felt a little more like, mentally
fuzzy.
clear, focused, a little less fuzzy, a little less like squirrely.
Yeah, that's what I was noticing too. I really do like it. So maybe we should, like I said, this is the first vagal nerve toner that I've gotten, and I kind of feel like I want to try the others now too.
I know, right? I'm like, well, let's try others and do like a little side-by-side comparison.
Starting it.
Plus, it's a write-off, David.
Right?
Oh, this feels very different.
Very different? Okay.
Very different.
All right. Every 10 seconds, I'm going to turn it up.
Okay,
so.
that's fine. But yeah, this feels, and I don't know if it's because of the gel or because we put it on burnout, but this feels...
I have tried it on stress
quite a
and
lot more intense.
Yeah, I've tried it on stress and burnout before, and it felt the same with the gel. Yeah, you like it? I'm going to turn it up.
But yeah, this definitely with the gel feels a lot more intense.
Yeah, I was kind of wondering. You said it was like very light. I was like, oh, that doesn't sound right.
Yeah, no, the gel definitely gives it a little oomph.
I thought maybe it was your years of TENS unit use?
Believe it or not, I don't use TENS units that often on myself.
Oh, yeah.
Every now and then. Ooh, number 3 is...
Yeah, number 3. We're at number 3 now. Yeah.
To kick in here. But
okay.
Yeah, this
more
is
than 10
definitely...
seconds.
It is... I feel like it's trying to grab my muscles. It's not quite there yet. And it's definitely a little more intense on the left side than the right side for me.
You can adjust it a little bit, and sometimes that fixes it. There were a couple of points when I put it on Chris for the first time, right? Mm-hmm. He was trying it out for me. I think I put it on burnout.
You're like, hey, sweetie, try this.
Hey, sweetie, let me
I got this cool new thing for myself, but you're going to use it first to make sure it's not going to kill me. Got it.
I think I did, actually. I'm going to turn it up again.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, and he put it on, and I was like, I don't know how high it goes. And he said, well, let's see. So, of course, he's sitting there like a man, we're at 6, and we get up to 7. He's like, it's fine. So we turn it up again. It only goes up to 9.
Uh-huh.
Right? But on 8, I start seeing his, like, whole body kind of twitch a little bit. And then he's like, I was like, you okay? And he's like, yeah, keep going. I was like, are you sure? Like, it's not supposed to be
right, like it shouldn't be that intense.
He's like, let's see. So I turned it up again. Here, we're gonna turn it up again. You ready?
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
How you doing?
It's okay. This one feels like it's like trying to like pull the front of my neck together, and now it's like pulling it up towards my chin.
Okay.
Like, is this gonna tone my face?
Maybe. That's actually one of the things I was like, hey, maybe this is like a side effect.
A little lift there. I don't
right?
know. We'll find out. Feels like everything is like very tight right now. Like,
yeah.
Like somebody is like taking like chip clips on the back of my neck and like pulled my neck tight.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You'll have to tell me how you feel after this one, too.
Yeah, this is definitely going to be a different vibe when this turns off.
Yeah, because it's more intense with the gel on, right?
It feels like it's doing something funny to my face.
Well, also, like, I usually am like laying down and completely relaxing with it. I could see that your chin
this is
muscles coming down there a little bit. Like, it's not a huge thing. It just kind of looks like you're. It's exactly what's happening. Your bottom lip is just like.
I'm trying to relax and it's pulling on my face.
Yeah, so usually when I do this, I'm laying down and not talking to anybody and not moving around, and you have like a mic in front of your face. And so it's probably not as comfortable as it would be if you were just relaxing and not having someone make you laugh. All right, we're at 5. Are you ready for 6?
Yeah, let's go one more. We'll see. I'll try to relax.
Try to relax.
I'm like picturing what I look like if I were to watch myself in a mirror.
Yeah.
It's making me laugh.
Yeah, but the battery life on this thing is actually pretty good. I think I charged it like 4 days ago, but I used it consistently for 2 weeks. Oh my God. I can't look at you while I do this. Like, one side of her bottom lip is like twitching down and just like coming down. If she tries to relax, if she's smiling, it's fine. Enjoy. Laughter is also a really great way to tone the vagus nerve. Okay. What was I saying?
We should have set up a curtain.
We should have. I can't look at you. Oh, wait. I got to turn it up to 7. You ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. Here we go. Oh, the battery life. The battery life is really great. Like, I used it for 2 weeks every night. And I didn't have to charge it until that 2 weeks was up. So it was pretty cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
What?
And it's a free unit, guys. Like, I don't know if we described that well enough. It doesn't have any wires on it. So you can walk around with it. You can lay wherever you'd like with it. Yep. Set yourself up. You're not like tethered to a line at all. It holds the charge within itself. Do you want to try 8?
I'm so curious.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
If it's uncomfortable, you tell me, and I'm going to add a couple of minutes, and then up to 8 we go. And here we go. Like, your whole head looked like it went down. Are you okay?
Uh-huh.
I can't look at you.
It's really pulling out my mouth.
Yes, it is. Maybe we should put the pad in the back and see if we can adjust it back on the neck a little bit.
Yeah. Oh, that feels so weird now.
Yeah, when it's a little bit farther back.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's supposed to be a little bit farther back, like right.
I'm a little afraid to move it while it's going so hard, because if it breaks connection with the skin, it's gonna zap me when it.
Oh yeah, when it comes back. Yeah, probably shouldn't adjust it too much. Okay, you want to try 9? 9's as high as it goes.
Let's try 9.
Okay, all right. Let me know. Here we go. Up to 9. Are you opening your mouth like that on purpose?
No.
Like her whole mouth, and one side of it is pulled down. It looks like she's about to start drooling out of it.
That's a possibility.
It's a possibility. All right, I'm going to turn it down because it's probably
down.
uncomfortable.
Let's go back down to 7.
Yeah, I got it down to 7 again.
Here we go.
Is that better? More comfortable?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I said, they said 7 was like
Kind of the
optimal.
sweet spot.
Yeah, is the sweet spots, but you could still get.
I think with the gel, and like I said, I'm not sure if it's this setting in particular, or if it's just the addition of the gel. Mm-hmm. For me, I feel like I'd probably have a really good result.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's like pulling my lips.
Yeah. You're having a little trouble over there.
I feel like I probably have a really good result at like a 4 on this particular setting with the gel for a while. And I think it also depends too on like neck thickness and tissue depth.
Yeah.
So like people with more soft tissue on the front of their neck, I think, are probably going to be able to withstand a higher number than people with less soft tissue on the front of their neck. So if you're really thin versus if you're a bigger person, part of that is the depth of, I don't want to say the P word, but the depth at which the electrical current will enter your skin.
Yeah.
Versus, and also like water content. So if there's more water, like if you're kind of swollen or retaining moisture, it'll feel more intense sooner than if you are have less fluid for that electrical signal to travel through. If I'm remembering my electrical physics correctly from this class.
So basically the takeaway from that is like everything's moving better.
Right.
The takeaway is play around with your toys. That sounded weird. Sorry. Experiment with them, because one thing that works for one person isn't going to work as well for the other, especially the same way. Mm-hmm. So like you said, you'd probably keep yours at a 4. I really like the 7, and that also might change down the line.
Oh, totally. Right.
So,
as you get more used to it, more used to using it.
Yeah.
Certainly turning it up, like if you were going to be using it for a longer period of time, like a 4 for a while, it feels really good. And then after a while, like you kind of get numb to it because your brain plasticizes and is like, oh, that, okay, whatever.
Yeah.
Right. And so then you turn it up, which is typically part of the desired effect. If I'm running TENS or IFC on a patient, I'll just let it go for, a few minutes at whatever setting, whenever they tell me like that feels good, like, okay, great. We'll let it sit there for a few minutes. And then after a few minutes, sometimes, not always, but sometimes like, hey, can we turn it up a little bit? And oh yeah, let's go ahead and turn it up. And you turn it up and they're like, oh, I didn't even realize like how intense that was until we turned it up.
Yeah.
So, cause your brain adapts and says, okay, cool. And what's next?
Yeah. We are constantly changing and evolving, people. Allow yourself to do that. Know that it's okay.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So that's one of the toys that you'll get to, try out and play with if you ever come with us on one of our grounded getaways.
That's right. Come play with us on a grounded getaway.
Yay!
It's a lot of fun.
Hey, play is how you learn.
Playing is how you learn. Makes it fun.
It does. And it sticks it better in your head.
Indeed.
I forget the scientific way that they say that, increases plasticity or something like that.
Something like that.
I don't know. Use those big buzzwords.
Those big, I'm not remembering them.
Do you think if we use
drunk?
Think if we used more buzzwords, we'd get more listeners on our podcast?
Maybe.
Vagus and polyvagal theory. That's hot. Oh, wait, no, that's really old. That's not trending anymore. I don't know the word. I just dated myself there.
Sorry, I'm trying to get the goop off.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if I'm succeeding or not.
With that, I'm not sure. We're going to have to put tissues next to it too. Like that. These, we have alcohol prep wipes to clean the device between people trying it. Because I figured that was a good way to sanitize it between uses.
Yeah.
But then we'll have tissues for like wiping the stuff off the skin. If they want to use them for wiping their neck too, they can. But alcohol's not always real nice to the skin.
I think that's good. I'm going to pause this for a second. If you want to learn more about grounding and vagus nerve toning, join us at our next Grounded Getaway Retreat, September 25th through 27th, 2026, location to be determined, Oregon coast. Make sure you subscribe or follow our channel for the latest episodes of this podcast, and follow us on Instagram at enabled_energy222. That's at enabled_energy222 on Instagram.
We'll catch you next time on the Enabled Energy Podcast.
We love you.